Amira grew up in the small Nigerian village of Abiel, where beauty was everything. Her mother, Mama Ifeoma, adored Amira's younger sister, the fair-skinned and flawless Kayamika, but treated Amira like a stain on the family's pride because of the birthmark that covered half her face. Amira was made to scrub floors, serve guests, and hide in the kitchen whenever visitors came. One fateful evening, during a family gathering, her mother publicly declared, "You bring shame to this house, Amira. You are not my daughter. You are a curse." Under the mocking laughter of her relatives, Amira was thrown out with nothing but a torn bag of clothes and her Bible. Homeless, hungry, and drenched by the rain, she slept under the bridge in the city of Lagos. That night, she whispered, "God, if you see me, just one sign, please." But instead of a sign, she got a miracle. She saw a man slumped beside a black SUV, bleeding from a robbery attack. Without thinking, Amira tore her shawl to stop the bleeding and dragged him to safety. That man was Toby Adewale, a young billionaire philanthropist and CEO of Adewale Holdings. When he regained consciousness in the hospital, he asked, "Who saved me?" No one knew. Amira had disappeared before dawn. Toby couldn't forget the girl with the trembling hands and the rain in her eyes. He began a search through the city, posting anonymous reward messages for the unknown savior in a purple scarf. Meanwhile, Amira had found work at a local bakery, hiding her face with a scarf to avoid stares. Her coworkers mocked her. Her boss underpaid her. But still, she smiled. One day, a man came into the bakery, buying bread for his staff. His voice was gentle but familiar. It was Toby. Amira froze. He didn't recognize her under the scarf. But when he dropped his car keys accidentally, Amira rushed to pick them up, and the rain mark on her wrist gave her away. He stared in disbelief. "It's you, the girl from that night." She tried to run, ashamed of her scars, but he stopped her. "Don't hide. You saved my life. Let me save yours." For the first time, someone looked at Amira not with pity, but with admiration. Toby gave her a place to stay, a chance to study, and later, a position in his foundation for women's empowerment. As she grew in confidence, her inner beauty began to shine brighter than her scars. Months later, Toby's foundation hosted a grand charity gala. Amira, now radiant and poised, was invited as the guest of honor for saving the billionaire's life. Her transformation was so astonishing that when her mother and sister attended, they didn't even recognize her. When Toby announced that Amira would become the new director of the foundation, the crowd erupted in applause. Then, to everyone's shock, he went down on one knee. "You healed my wounds that night. Let me spend my life healing yours. Will you marry me?" Tears filled Amira's eyes as she saw her mother faint from shock in the crowd. "The girl you called a curse," she whispered, "has become the blessing." And when she walked down the aisle months later, the same rain that once drenched her in despair now fell softly, like heaven's applause.